What's up guys, Dominic D. Hargrove here, Slight Edge Performance Program. This video is 2 ways student athletes utilize dream technology. I found the Slight Edge Performance Program to be a resource to student athletes. My background is being a student athlete. I played college football and I've helped to train and develop other student athletes and professional athletes. And so we want to help student athletes make that quantum leap in their very own evolutionary educational experience. So let's get right into it. 2 ways student athletes utilize dream technology. Alright, and this is a vast topic. I'm going to cover a little bit in this video. You can check out some of my other videos to kind of piece the pieces together. But what is technology? Technology is the application of scientific knowledge for practical purpose. Application of scientific knowledge for practical purposes. So, if you study just the science of sleep, the science of rest, I have a little baby niece, 1 week old. And if you analyze a baby is asleep a majority of the day. The baby gets up to eat, the baby gets up, and wakes up, moves his little eyes around, but the baby is sleeping for a majority of the day. Why? That baby is growing, that baby is regenerating, that baby is transforming and getting stronger by the day through the power of that rest, through the power of that sleep. Even my little nephew, the guy's 1.5 years old, and it's good being around kids because you get to, being an adult around kids, you start to understand the importance of sleep. We used to have nap time in elementary school, before or after recess. And I'm looking at my little nephew, he has so much energy, but what? He wakes up in the morning, he eats, he sits down, he watches his cartoons and different educational programming, and then he takes a nap, he wakes up, he eats, runs around, and then he sleeps. And I'm noticing, wow, a child is ever growing and developing. A child is ever recovering, regenerating, and growing. We're talking about the science of sleep. Regenerating. A child is utilizing sleep because it's helping them grow. If someone ever, faces a sickness or is in the hospital, what does the doctor say? Get plenty of rest. So connecting this to being healthy, connecting this to the dream state and what sleep and the science of sleep really is. So understanding the science of sleep for yourself. Now, in a few of my videos, I've talked about the brain frequency states, the brain pattern frequencies such as gamma, beta, alpha, theta, and delta. So concerning the sleep state, we know that the delta brainwave frequency corresponds to deep sleep. So athletes, the first way, student athletes, the first way you can utilize dream technology is understanding how your conscious and subconscious mind work. Knowing you could actually sow ideas, sow your vision, sow, what am I talking about by sowing? You say you have a seed, you put it in fertile ground, you sow that seed. So we're talking about dream. You can be conscious and have a vision. You can be conscious in your conscious state, operating in that, once again, that beta, gamma, alpha, aware of your surroundings. But you can consciously bring things that you desire, bring things that are of good report, bring things that build you up and build others up, bring positive things, bring things that positively contribute to your dream. You can bring them in to your theta, which is deeply inwardly thought or meditation, and delta, which is deep sleep. You can bring positive things from your conscious aware state intentionally into that theta, which is inward, deep inward thought, which can be considered meditation, and that delta, which is the brainwave frequency that corresponds to deep sleep. You can bring the vision of you scoring that touchdown. Bring the vision of you scoring that winning goal to help your team win. Bring that positive vision, that feeling of passing and acing your test. Bring that positive vision, that positive vibration, that positive feeling and knowing of you doing a great job on your presentation. Understanding how to bring intentionally with conscious awareness, bringing good report, positive thoughts and ideas, positive dreams, and sowing it like a seed into your subconscious mind, and allowing that interplay to help you produce the reality that you want. What are we talking about? Taking control, taking control, and being aware and taking ownership of our thought process, of our minds, and not just being conformed to the commercials you see, being conformed to the bad news you hear, not being conformed to the world, but allowing our minds to be transformed. Be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the constantly renewing of our mind. So the second way is taking conscious, aware, intentional naps. Taking conscious, aware, intentional naps. Going into the dream state consciously. Going into dream time consciously. What do I mean? All right, it might be 2 o'clock in the day, or whenever time you might choose. It might be 9 a.m. in the morning. But what you do is, as you're going, starting to go into that rest time, you're saying, I'm going to take an intentional nap. And then so while you're beginning from that theta phase, that theta brainwave state, which is deep inward thought, deep inward thought and vision, like meditation, from that theta to you end up going into a deep sleep. But what are we talking about? Going into that dream time, going into that nap time consciously. Going into dream time consciously. Navigating from that theta, deep inward thought, meditation, prayer, consciously thinking of what you want from the place of already possessing it, into deep sleep. So if your desire is to score the winning touchdown, if your desire is to, ace the presentation, if your desire is to make a good impression at that meeting, or whatever you're doing, whatever you choose to do, whatever your business goals are, going into it consciously and intentionally. Because there are a lot of people walking around, even, their eyes might be open, but they're still unconscious and still living an unintentional life. You're going to live an intentional life. You're going to live a conscious, aware life, understanding that you have a part to play with how your reality is projected. Okay, so 2 reasons why student athletes utilize dream technology, vision technology, which is in your own God-given brain. Dominic D. Hargrove here. Email me at iamtheslightedge@gmail.com. I want to give you more information just on sleep technology, how to get better sleep, even nutrition, how on the nutrition side you can help improve your sleep as well. All right, see you on the next video. Peace.